Gautama Buddha once had a disciple named Shan. Before becoming a monk, Shan was a prince, raised in luxury and comfort. Deeply inspired by the Buddha's teachings, he renounced his royal life and joined the Sangha. On Shan's very first day as a monk, he prepared to go out for alms. The Buddha gently stopped him and said, "Until yesterday, you were a prince. Today, you are a monk. You don't yet know how to beg for alms properly. That is why I have asked one of my female disciples, Shika, to feed you until you become proficient. For now, do not go begging. Go to her house and eat there." Shan obeyed. Shika's house was about 2 miles away. As he walked, his mind wandered. "I will never eat my favorite foods again," he thought. "From now on, I must accept whatever is given to me." He remembered the rich meals of his palace life with longing. When he arrived and sat down to eat, he was stunned. His plate contained only the foods he loved the most. This must be a coincidence, he told himself quietly, and ate in silence. After finishing, another thought arose. Now I must walk 2 miles back in the afternoon heat. I used to rest after meals in the palace. At that moment, Shika, who was sitting beside him, gently fanning him, said, "O monk, if you rest for a while after your meal, I would be very pleased." Shan was surprised again. He had not spoken a word. Still, he dismissed it as chance. Shika laid out a mat for him to rest. As he lay down, another thought crossed his mind. Today, I have no house, no bed. The sky is my roof, and the earth is my bed. Today, I have nothing. From behind him, Shika softly said, "O monk, everyone comes into this world empty-handed and leaves empty-handed. No one truly owns anything. There is no bed better than the earth, and no roof greater than the sky. Please do not be sad." Now the prince could no longer believe these were coincidences. He sat up, shaken, and asked, "What is happening? Can you read my thoughts?" Shika replied calmly, "Yes." Shan asked, frightened, "How is that possible?" She explained, "In the beginning, I observed my own thoughts during meditation. Slowly, my thoughts faded away, and my mind became completely clear. When the mind is empty, it can reflect the thoughts of others nearby, just as a still lake reflects the moon." Alarmed, Shan stood up trembling. "I must leave immediately. Please let me go." Shika said gently, "Why are you afraid? You have done nothing wrong. You haven't rested enough yet. Please stay a little longer." But Shan could not calm himself. He returned straight to the Buddha and said, "From tomorrow, I cannot go to Shika's place." The Buddha asked, "What happened? Was there any mistake?" Shan replied, "No, master. I was treated with great respect. I received the food I love most, but I cannot go there again." The Buddha said, "How can I understand without knowing the reason?" Shan confessed, "Master, that female monk can read the thoughts of others. That is dangerous. When I saw her beauty, impure thoughts arose in my mind. She must have seen them too. How can I face her again?" The Buddha smiled and said, "You must go there. I sent you there for a reason. Until you are free from fear, desire, and shame, your renunciation is incomplete." The Buddha listened patiently and then said firmly, "Stop. You must go back. It may be for 2 months or even 2 years. but you must go." Seeing the fear in Shan's eyes, the Buddha continued gently, "But go consciously. Awaken from within. Observe every thought that arises in you. Witness any desire that appears. Do nothing else. Do not suppress it. Do not judge it. Let thoughts come and let them go. From now on, your only spiritual practice is awareness." The next day, the monk set out again for Shika's house. This time, he was deeply nervous. As he walked, he began observing his mind. With every step closer to her house, his anxiety increased. His heart raced. His body felt tense. But something else increased along with the fear, his awareness. As his restlessness grew, so did his consciousness. When he reached the stairs of the house, he turned fully inward. He became aware of his body, his breath, his thoughts. Every small movement inside him. Each step he climbed, he remained present. Every inhale, every exhale, every subtle thought or desire that tried to arise, he noticed it immediately. He placed his foot on the first step and looked within. There was no thought. He stepped onto the second step. Complete silence. On the third step, he searched again. Only emptiness. When he entered the house, his mind felt calm, clear, and luminous, like a lamp lit inside a dark house, illuminating every corner. There was nothing to hide, nothing to fear. He ate quietly, fully present, savoring each bite. When he left, his heart felt light, alive, and joyful. He returned to the Buddha almost dancing, fell at his feet, and said, "Lord, something extraordinary happened today." He explained, "When I reached her house, I became completely aware, fully conscious. I looked within and was shocked. There wasn't a single thought inside me. My mind was utterly empty. I have never experienced such silence in my entire life." The Buddha smiled and said, "I sent you there for this very reason. The way to dissolve thoughts is not to fight them, but to become fully aware of them. The more awareness you bring to your thoughts, the less power they have over you." Then he added, "Now, there is no need to go there anymore." And finally, he said something profound. "Live your life as if your thoughts are visible to everyone." If we look honestly at our own lives, we'll notice something important. Our minds are constantly thinking, but we are rarely aware of what we are thinking. Thoughts flow endlessly, unnoticed, unchecked. This lack of awareness leads to overthinking, and over time, overthinking becomes anxiety. Now imagine this. What if the people around you could read your thoughts? How careful would you become? How attentive? How quickly would you notice each thought as it arises? Just the possibility would make you more conscious. And that's the secret. As awareness increases, the mind naturally begins to calm. As the mind calms, thoughts start to fade. When thoughts fade, desires lose their grip. And when thoughts finally stop, the joy within begins to overflow. That is exactly what happened to the prince. The Buddha intentionally sent him to the one place where he would be forced to watch his mind. In the same way, if we learn to observe our thoughts impartially, without suppression, without judgment, we can quiet the constant mental noise inside us. This practice calms the restless mind, dissolves inner chaos, and opens the door to deep peace and self-awareness. Through awareness, we learn to live with clarity, stability, and inner freedom. navigating life's challenges with a steady, composed mind.